Hey everybody, my name's Mattshotcha. I'm your lead community developer here at Gun Media, and this is Beyond. Before we say anything, I just want to say, hey Saroff, are we going to go do karate in the garage? Yeah, he's making some references in chat that I wanted to address real quick. Tuesday means Beyond at 3 p.m. Eastern, right now. For those of you who don't know, and maybe you're tuning in for the first time, we have this show on every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern called Beyond, where we talk about all the news coming out of Gun Media, anything that we're working on here at Gun. You'll get patch notes, news, community check-ins, updates, so on and so forth. And that's the show that you're watching right now. This is where we want to hear your questions and answer as many as possible. Also on Thursdays, we have another show at the same time, 3 p.m. Eastern, called Tales from the Stream. Now, Tales from the Stream is when we hang out, spend some time with our friends in the community, and play horror games from around the world of indie and AAA and anything spooky, and we play it. As a matter of fact, this week coming up, we have episode 2 of The Forest, which features my buddy, president of Gun, Mr. Wes Keltner. So, now, let's get some hellos out of the way. We got TFR84. We've got a serial killer. We've got True Green, Sharingan, Thursday the 12th, Seal Bob, Seroff, Bad Girl. We've got a Mighty Mouse Gaming. That's a pretty cool name, Mighty Mouse Gaming. How's it going? Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And as always, we have Gun Media support on Twitch and Gun Media help on Mixer. Hey, Undertaker, how's it going? Gun Media support on Twitch, Gun Media help on Mixer. That is the one and only Mr. Raj Mahal. He's like that way, kind of. Rob, our producer, is on vacation, getting a little much-needed R&R. So on the other side of that wall, we've got the one and only Mighty Mel. Hashtag Melp. Greg Walsh, what's up? Don't Z, how's it going? Hey, what's up, guys? Mauro Jr., what's up, dude? Dr. Banana Squid. Man, I was so afraid to read that name. I saw it was all broken up with X's, and I was like, Dr. Banana. Oh, man, this is going to be bad. But thank you for not letting me down. Oxtail Impala 454, what's up? So, the number one topic, the kind of elephant in the room. Oh, TFR84 says, love your shirt. Thanks, man. A little more brains. That'll help. Cool sticker you got there. Ooh, yeah. I redid the stickers on the stream top. All right. Anyway, I digress. The elephant in the room, the one topic that people most want to hear from. We got a Mad Moxie. Hey, Peanut. We've got the issue of the roof in Friday the 13th, the game. Oh, that's going to get really annoying. We've got the issue of the roof in Friday the 13th, the game. And basically, the team right now is at a good point with this. We've tested the most recent fix. We're confident that that takes care of not just the methodology people were using to get onto the roof, but some of those underlying things we've discussed previously on Beyond. We found, you know, some other issues that are related but not identical to the ones reported from the community. And rather than put this out into the wild and then have another issue crop up, we combed through all of that. And the team is pretty confident in the build that we have right now, so it has moved on to a testing phase, which I'm going to explain to you all right now. That testing phase is basically they're making sure that the changes made in order to eliminate the roof issue and the other methods, like I said, that spider web that kind of branched out from that roof issue. The testing we're doing right now is to make sure that those changes are not affecting anything else in the game. So it's pretty much a check to make sure that we haven't disrupted any harmonies within the game code. And we haven't, you know, potentially thrown something else out of whack with the changes that we've made. Once that's done, this patch is submitted in live. Now, next big question, I'm sure. When? We're shooting for early next week. And that's not early next week as in early next week we're going to tell you guys when we're going to have a date for it. That's in your hands, on your platform, early next week. No more roof glitch. Now, there's a couple of things important to note here. Number one, the focus of this entire patch has been eliminating that nagging roof issue. That's the first main thing to recognize. When the notes come out, it's going to be give or take one line, essentially, depending on how into detail we go on that other underlying stuff. But basically, this is a very focused and targeted patch. But we can now resume our normal process, get back to our list of things and start, taking another look at prioritizations and things like that and go from there. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like, cool, so the roof glitch is going to come out, but what about this? What about that? What about this? We hear you guys loud and clear. We hear you on things like environmental kills. We hear you on cars, random counselors, things like that. The team is going to be able to switch back over and get into that. But I said a key word there, switch. Another important thing is the team is in a good spot for the day 0 patch on Switch, which means when the Switch platform launches with Friday the 13th, the game, the Switch version is going to be as close to the already existing versions, which means, however many patches we've gone through in between the press of the cartridges to now, we're going to be bringing the Switch version as up to date as we can with the other platforms, so we can hopefully work on them as close to, unanimously across the board kind of thing, all in tandem, which should make the patch process system a little bit easier to work through. Brand new counselors? No, AR Johnson. I'm sorry, but the status of content on Friday the 13th, the game is unchanged. I just can't wait to stalk people with Roy on Switch. Yeah, you are definitely a big fan of Roy, Mr. Tom. Let's see here. What do we got? Have you reached the standing with, say, Microsoft that the patch doesn't get held up another week or two in certification once you've greenlit it? Basically, this patch is set to be live. We're shooting for early next week. This is a quick one. This isn't going to be something that then has to go through a long submission process. This one's getting out to you guys as quickly as possible. And like I said, the testing phase should run through this week, give or take. And we expect to have it on your platforms early next week. So, yeah, we're at that stage, I guess, is the short answer. No more roof, yeah. Let's see here. Took that many months to fix the roof? Actually, no. It didn't take that many months to fix the roof. If you guys remember correctly, there was a lot of conversation about, why don't you guys just make the roof hollow or a kill box or this or that? And we kept saying to you guys that we would rather treat the disease than treat the symptom. That's important to note, because in a game, you have all this code that makes things happen. All these numbers, these zeros, ones, whatever, that make things happen, right? Rather than try to say, well, the Packanack roof is the most popular one, let's make that a kill box or make that hollow or whatever other, make it a rocket ship to the moon, whatever other things have been suggested, treating the methodology for how they get up there eliminates that process, so that we don't have this situation where a week from now people are like, yeah, so we don't go on Packanack roof anymore, but now we use that same method to launch ourselves into on top of a tree or on top of a telephone pole or up, on a wherever. So we wanted to make sure that we treated the actual issue and not where it was being utilized to change gameplay, right? So, no, it didn't take us a month to fix the roof, and it took us a good amount of time to comb through not just this one methodology, but then all of, again, the branching out tendrils of this issue. Basically, again, as is the nature of any game that's been coded and programmed, and all of these underlying things are connected. We wanted to make sure that, number one, whatever we did didn't disrupt another system, and number two, we got everything. We don't want to have a situation where a month from now you guys figure out another way to get up there. So, yeah. Can you guys please post it on Twitter when you know the date? We absolutely will. We absolutely will. Settle a bet. Are bots programmed to grab the sweater? Oh, I don't know. That's a great question. I'm not sure if the bots have that detailed of an AI to, like, grab the sweater, do the thing, kill the Jason. I don't know that they are. I think escape is their main priority, because, again, escape for the counselors is really that's like the core win condition. The Jason kill is not a every match kind of thing. It's not supposed to be, at least. So in theory, does that mean that all roofs will be inaccessible? Yes. Well, this methodology, as well as the system of basically manipulating interactions to get yourself up onto things or to get yourself to teleport, is fixed. So, Matt, what about the kills for Jason in challenges? Stop sign kill, car hood bang. How do you mean? The stop sign kill? I've heard of a situation with the wood chipper one, which I believe was fixed, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure what you mean there, bad girl. Maybe you can give me some more clarity. That's dope. Higgins Haven Small was also an issue. Yes, exactly. So now, A.R. Johnson, you're seeing the idea here with what we're saying. If we just made Packanack one way, maybe Higgins Haven Small would still be an issue. But by fixing the methodology to get up there, that wipes out all of them. So, don't want to fix for one issue that might create others. Exactly, Sharingan. That's the goal here. I've never seen a bot grab the sweater or even enter the shack. Yeah, I don't know that their AI runs that deep. I think their main priority is escape. Is there any chance of gyro aim support for throwing knives and shotguns, flare guns? How do you mean gyro aim? Hey, my guy. Limp a counselor and carry them to shack and see if they grab the sweater. That'd be interesting, yeah. Hello, Matt. I don't know if you're qualified to answer this, but after the success of F-13, would making a Kickstarter for a Halloween game be possible with a similar game style? First of all, on this show Beyond, we're not here to break news on large developments like what game is next or what we would and wouldn't do. So, yeah, that's not really the core purpose of this show. This show is more to talk to you guys about what we have that's already out in the wild that you guys know about. Any kind of big news, believe me, we wouldn't just quietly go live with like a community check-in stream and then be like, hey, by the way, we're making this. You would probably hear about that a bit more in advance. So, yeah. Look at Matt's eyes. I didn't wink. I blinked. Man, on the Switch. Wait, Oh, you mean on the Switch, the gyro aim like the motion control. I don't believe we have that. I don't believe we have that built into the Switch port. I'm 99% sure that we don't have that built into the Switch port. We don't make use of it. Let's see here. This purpose is to show your fancy manic panic hair dye, damn it. Bruh, you know, I mean, I'm just saying, manic panic. Come on, dude, talk to me. That's the second time. I meant the challenge is killing Adam with the hood of the car and the stop sign kill. Jason grabs the stop sign and smash it on the counselor's head. No, I know what kills you're talking about. What's wrong with them? I'm not sure maybe that I didn't get that across. What are you saying is the issue with them? Because all you said was, what about them? Off subject, but just to let you know, Dead Cells is amazing. Wes was right. See, I need to get that on the Switch, guys. What do we got here? This patch will only contain fixes related to the slingshot issue that allows players to get on the roofs. Yes. I feel so loved. How was your weekends? JJC, how's it going, buddy? Matt needs green glasses. Take the green to another level. I think it's too much green. Why not adding them in online? Oh, adding them into online. That's a good question. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if that's possible. That's kind of a hefty change. And I think that those are they're not really like, for instance, they're not environmental kills in the traditional sense of how environmental kills work in the game. Those are environmental kills. Those are more like a scenario kill. So I'm not sure that that's a one-to-one that can just be brought over to the game. But it's an interesting question. I'd have to check on it. What about people going on the rocks glitch? Which rocks glitch? Because we fixed a significant number of those environmental areas where people could kind of reach an unplayable area. If you look through the last few patch notes, there have been lines about player able to reach unplayable area, out of base, out of level, that kind of thing. We've mentioned quite a few of them, so when you say early next week, do you mean Monday? No, I mean early next week. She wants to add challenge kills to online play. Yeah, I got that. I think I fixed that up. I think I got that across. When will the issue of Jason destroying cars with throwing knives be addressed? It's definitely something that's on our radar. It's something that's been reported. The team is aware. Now that this pesky roof / slingshot issue is addressed, we can kind of get back into that priority, and we'll have some more news on what we're working on next and so on and so forth. But please do keep the reports coming. For those of you who don't know, we have a website just for reporting bugs. It's called jasonkillsbugs.com. That is really the best place to submit a bug report. The simple fact is that opens up a direct line of email interaction with our support team where you can interact with them on any issue you're having in game. It's It's just a better way for us to be able to track those tickets. That creates a ticket in our support system that the team can look after. We can follow up on. We can request more info, specific info, this, that, the other. It's far superior to a tweet saying fix your game. Yeah, jasonkillsbugs.com. There you go, Gun Media Support. They're already there. It's not new content. Yes, I'm not saying that it's new content because they do exist in the game. Again, I'm not a lawyer, so when I say it, I'm not saying that. I'd have to consult with legal. What I'm saying is I don't think that they can just be brought over to a game where you have counselors that are not in these scenarios. That's why I said it's more like a scenario kill than an environmental kill. I'm not sure that that scenario can be brought over to something where you have a live player controlling the counselor who is not always going to be lined up in that kind of a scenario. So thank you all for F13. I flippin' love this game. Best game ever, period. Hey, local celebrity, thanks for the support, bud. What do you think of marking weapons like shotguns that can stun Jason during rage for the last counselor remaining? I've had times where someone said they had a shotgun and died before they could use it. Oh, that's an interesting idea. So in other words, like the car parts or the phone fuse, if somebody drops a shotgun post-rage, you can find it. That's interesting. I mean, it's a quality piece of feedback, and maybe it's something to at least discuss with the team in the greater rage topic. You know, as you guys know, we are still fielding feedback on rage. As much as the rage system as it stands now is a core part of the design and creative of the game, it's something that we are still looking at ways to tweak and tune. We've heard a lot of feedback from you guys on that, so that could be interesting. Can you guys pretty please move the stuff around, like car location, phone box, Tommy box, Jason's shack, etc.? I feel like everyone has the locations memorized. They may have the locations memorized, and I think that that's okay currently. I think that it's important to remember we've made changes to Jason to make him stronger. We've put more emphasis on people repairing vehicles, not going after Jason with baseball bats like they're going to go bully the kid who can't swim. So I don't know that randomizing those car locations is going to drive the right point home. And right now, you know, again, going back to core design and core creative aspects of the game, one of those core elements is repairing things and getting out of there. I don't know that that sends the right message. And I also don't know where that lands in priority. You know, I say it too often, but the bigger fish to fry is still a thing. Sometimes when Jason throws a knife at a car, the car either vanishes or it flies away. Also, yes, that's reported and known. Car just stops functioning. Sometimes the car even flips upside down. Banana Squid, that's an issue with the car physics that is on our list. Again, now that this roof thing is going to be behind us soon, we're going to start looking through that list of prioritization again. And, you know, of course, we're going to make sure that we're as up to date as possible and reprioritize as necessary, and then we'll have more to talk about that soon. But that is a known thing. It's a situation with the car physics that the team's looking into, or at least they were looking into prior to this roof situation setting us back a bit. It's annoying that you can't have a shotgun and a car item in hand. Yeah. The shotgun is similar to the melee weapon, so the shotgun drops when you pick up the car item, despite if it's on your back or not. Yeah. I think that's done by design. It's so that you can't drop the thing, shoot the guy, pick up the thing, go back to, you know. It's a limiter, if I'm not mistaken, but I'll have to talk to the team about that one. I'm 99% sure that's a limiter, that's by intention. It's not an accident. When does Jason get a buff in the kill scenario? Pick up his mask or more mask HP. Far too easy with competent players. Rusty Machete, thank you for bringing that up. And you know why I want to thank you for bringing that up, Rusty Machete? Because there's a significant amount of people that are saying that Jason is too hard to kill right now. I watched a video earlier today where some dudes, they go by Crystal Lake Maniacs. If you get a chance to check them out, I know they're on social as Crystal Lake Maniacs. They're a great group of guys. They play the game a whole ton. And yeah, they're all good people. If you get a chance to check them out, check out Crystal Lake Maniacs. But they posted a video of them taking down a Jason. And, you know, it's not the only video of its kind, guys. So there's a lot of folks saying Jason's just unstoppable now and all of this. You know, the situation with mask HP, that's something that we want to look at, but we want to kind of see how this all plays out still. You know, it's so directly tied to some other elements of the Jason being too strong, Jason being underpowered. We want to make sure that we're careful with that. But we have heard the feedback on the mask HP situation and how easily it comes off. It's definitely something that we're, we're aware of and we're keeping an eye on. We'll put it that way. Too hard to kill, laugh out loud. I mean, yeah, every day I see videos of people killing him, and then I read comments of people saying he's too hard to kill. Besides, I wouldn't want people hoarding all those things and griefing. That's another point, yeah. Can't use a shotgun while holding an item, wouldn't make sense, yeah. Let's see here. Jason isn't OP. Jason too hard to kill, rolling on the floor laughing. Who is too hard for kill, Jay? People just don't work together. To be fair, I have to play the devil's advocate. I think that a lot of the people who are talking about Jason being unstoppable and the power of Jason, they're talking about specific setups, post-rage, when they don't have a coordinated group with them, when they're maybe, playing in pickup groups with people in quick play. I get all that. And, I don't want to beat up on those folks. I hope you don't think that I brought that up as a way to, like, alienate or point and laugh at those folks either. It's just, it's a very particular situation that they're referring to, and, you guys in your coordinated squads, that's another very particular situation that you're referring to, and I think that we just need to make sure that we take our time with looking at this and we don't make any knee-jerk reactions, You guys doing a giveaway today? No, we're not. We don't usually run giveaways. I mean, well, I shouldn't say that. We don't run giveaways every stream. We run giveaways when they make sense. Probably next week on Beyond we'll run some giveaways, considering that it's going to be a big day. I have to say, like, this may sound corny because I work here, but I'm proud of what has gone on and what's gone into sorting out this roof thing. I think that our team here, shout out to our producers on the other side of that wall. Shout out to our customer service teams, customer support team on the other side of those walls. And I'm really proud of what the team's done to get this roof situation under control, and not just get this roof situation under control on the surface, but all that other stuff deep in there. And so, yeah, we'll probably give away some stuff on the next Beyond. Hopefully we'll be talking about how that patch landed on that next episode of Beyond. So definitely tune in next week. Hopefully we'll have this patch out in the wild by then, and we'll toss some goodies you guys' way in some raffles and stuff. Let's see. Never understood why people play without a mic. That's the best part. That's a solid point. But, some people maybe... I know I jump on games a lot with no mic on when my kid's trying to get to bed or my kid is in bed, whatever. Again, you don't want to alienate any of the player base. And if there's a group that is not too hype on talking, or if you're playing solos, playing pickup groups, please post more on Twitter. I don't care if you just post selfies of the studio or of someone working, just post. Thursday the 12th, we hear you on that, man. But again, we'll post within our current social strategy. And right now, we wanted to make sure that we gave the people frustrated by the game room to breathe. And unless we had relevant news to the situations that were bugging them, we didn't want to flood them out with posts. But I think you'll find that we have shared news when it's appropriate. Let's give away a brand new RV. You get an RV. You get an RV. Hey, what's up, Bicycle of Death? How you doing, buddy? You are playing at a distinct disadvantage without a mic. It's true. I've never understood why Jason can't close doors in the game. He did so many times in the movies, and it would give a whole new element to surprise grabs. Why can't a Jason close a door? Yeah, that's an interesting... He did close doors. He did so many times in the movies, and it would give a whole new element to surprise grabs. Yeah, that's interesting. You should get a PS4, Matt. I have one. I like playing solo with no mic, more intensity. See? There's an argument to be made in every direction there. Yeah, I'll have to look into that, Super T. Maybe there's a reason why that's the case. Will Jason's slingshot be removed as well next patch? Yes, because again, that's that underlying method. It's the core method of the game. That's why it's so important. Again, treat the disease, not the symptom. Should give everyone Savini? No. Savini is something that's an exclusive to to the people who backed us early on, and it's going to stay that way. I mean, it wouldn't be fair to the people who backed early on to essentially take away a unique reward. So no, Savini Jason will never be available. Jason should be allowed to close and lock doors. Right now, no point in doing anything but destroying them. No strat whatsoever. I mean, I don't necessarily agree that there's no point to not destroying them, leaving an open door, especially in a group where maybe, you're not familiar with that group of counselors. You may think a counselor just came through there in a hurry or whatnot. I don't know that means because he can't close them, you have to destroy them. Oh, wait, no. What am I thinking? No, yeah, he can open them, right? Or am I wrong there? I always smash them. Maybe. Will future gun titles have some sort of crowdfunding? I'm bummed I missed out on Backing Friday and love the whole backer character gave thing you guys did. I don't know about that. I don't know that crowdfunding is something that Gun will explore again. And again, it's not really something for me to confirm here. I don't know that that's something that we're really kind of pursuing. So. Hey, Matt, thanks for the birthday gift. Of course, Resolute. Why can't Jason put his mask back on? He did that in the movies as well. Another good question, and it plays into that rage situation and the Jason kill situation and the mask HP situation. It's something interesting. Yeah, he can open them, right? I thought I was losing my mind for a minute there. Yeah. Matt, there is many people copying Savini Jason from their friends. I believe if you're talking about using game share, I'm not sure. That may be a tricky one. But as far as, any type of Savini on PC, that's something easy anti-cheat will pick up if it's not legitimate. Are you guys going to fix Jason's combat stance? How do you mean? Are you talking about the blocking situation from combat stance? I'm not sure I follow what you mean there. If you could give me some more details, I'll check it out. Block and swing has a huge delay, doesn't work effective online, works great offline bots, but it sucks in quick play. I think that's a connectivity thing, and it's something that Gun Media Support has a solid answer on, though hopefully they'll chime in chat here. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's a very connectivity dependent kind of situation. What is the feasibility of custom private lobbies, number of shotguns, pocket knives, health sprays, escapes available? That's an interesting one, Johnson, AR Johnson. I don't know about the feasibility. I'd have to check in with the team on that one. I'm not exactly qualified to say where that lands and things, but it's definitely an interesting idea. It's not, personally, I love it. Don't fix Jason's slingshot. He should be able to get on the roof. That's the thing, all for Awesome-O. This isn't like a perk that applies to one, not the other, or an ability that applies to one, not the other. This is an actual issue in the code that the team has fixed. So it's going to apply across the board, and it needed to. It needed to be that way. Jason is still too weak. We need a buff. Hey, Paul Smash, do me a favor and tell some of your friends about that. I hear you, man, but yeah. People selling Savini Jason on, for example, eBay is fake, right? It's not fake, but it's going to get you banned. So as far as I know. Yeah, see, there you go, Gun Media Support. That's related to ping specifically from what's been reported. We're checking into it. However, it must be noted that any issue related to ping can be more difficult to narrow down since we cannot eliminate someone's ping for them. That's the Gun Media Support answer on the combat stance issue. Again, connectivity-based ping in this situation. When's the next F-13 update? Whenever it is, you guys should take the rage stuff off. It's too OP. Somebody had to say it this stream. Rage is not going away. The rage changes are a core part of the design of the game. The idea of being able to beat up on Jason without any kind of repercussion for that is something that we wanted to eliminate. We wanted to make sure that Jason was feared. When you take those strikes on Jason, it has to be like the total last-ditch effort, the only other thing you can do to avoid getting killed. It's a core fundamental part of the game design. Basically Jason growing in intensity because of rage, that's important to, the creative vision for the game. So it's not going to be undone. But we are willing to hear feedback on it, and we are definitely hearing a lot from you guys across forums and Reddit and Twitter and Facebook. So keep that feedback coming, and we will definitely, we will definitely take that in as part of the greater tuning tweak conversation. eBay law. Yeah, there you go, JJC. What happens when they figure out how to get on the roof as counselors again and then Jason can't? That's the thing. If we really fixed all of the methodology as we are confident that we did, no one will be on the roof. Matt, can you play F13 on the next stream? It would be great to watch you play the game. No, next stream on Thursday is The Forest. We usually try to mix it up a bit. We can do a Friday the 13th stream at some point, but you may have missed it just a couple of Thursdays ago. Not last episode, I think the episode before that, or maybe even one before that. So the third Thursday back, we played Friday the 13th, the game on Switch. I got to play as Jason. I killed a few counselors. A couple of them got away. Ben had a pretty sweet juke move that dropped me, got me off his back. When I say pretty sweet juke move, he didn't really juke at all. He just kind of went like that, and I flubbed. And yeah, but yeah, we've played on stream. Do you think giving everyone a chance to vote on the map be an option rather than the host just having the ability to only choose Pinehurst over and over again? The host, are you talking about in a private match? What do we got here? Damn, I missed it. Yeah, it's actually up in our past broadcasts, and it's up on YouTube as well Thursday. What's going on, Conan the Boss? Why did Randy stop streaming with the community? Did he leave the company? Randy's not at Gun anymore. So yeah, but I stream with the community. I'm no Randy, but I'm here. Did only I have stuck screen? What do you mean? Will there be any more Switch footage before the release? Yes. I'm not going to say anything more than yes. There will be more Switch footage before release. Let's see here. Serial Killer, yeah. Serial Killer, one of those ones from Crystal Lake Maniacs, that just uploaded a kill today. Let's see here. Randy is with Ilphonic, I thought? No, Randy is not with Ilphonic either. Refresh stream is still going? Yeah. Any possibility to let only Tommy use the gun for more than one bullet? That's a little tricky. I don't know that we would assign extra bullets, but then limit them to one hero character. I don't know. But again, there's a lot of those kinds of topics going around, especially with the issue of Rage, with the situation with Rage and the community asking for some further tuning there. But yeah, I don't know that would be the route we'd take, but it's something we've heard. Let's see. In public lobbies, the host is only able to control the map selection. I thought giving ability to vote map would be cool. In public lobbies, the host, I'm not sure I follow you. I don't play a lot of quick play anymore. I usually stick to private matches. I'm not sure that I follow you, though. I know you guys can't add new content, but a new type of Savini Jason should have been added, like... He doesn't look the same, but has the same abilities, so it's fair for everyone. Most games with pre-order bonuses like this are just skins of something that's already available in the main game. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but again, to undo that history of backer exclusives by making something similar, it's not in the cards. And especially at this point with content being what it is, it's kind of a moot point. We can't offer a different version of Savini Jason, and we're not going to offer Savini Jason, so... it kind of becomes a moot point. I don't mean that to sound shitty. That's kind of the situation we're in, though. In pubs, the host can pick the map. Huh. No one is host on Quick Play. iPhone Tech, thank you. That's what's throwing me for a loop here. It's dedicated, so I'm not really sure. I want an invite to your private match, Matt. Conan, let's go. The host of Quick Play picks the maps. Again, though, these are dedicated servers, so... Are you allowed to explain what happened to Randy? I don't really know the situation there, as that was before I started here. So I don't think it's a matter of not being allowed. I think it's more a matter of I don't want to misspeak on somebody else's professional life. Anyhow, it would be cool if Retro Jason could hear the retro theme, same as the counselors. Any chance to let Jason select their particular theme music over the default chase music? Smurf, again, we've heard that brought up a handful of times, but again, that's low priority item compared to some of these other things. Let's see here. Releasing extra skins counselors get with the Kickstarter. Again, that's a Kickstarter exclusive thing. We don't want to undo any of that. A selected player can pick the maps and pubs. Gotcha. Will Jason X go out one day? No, Jason X will not be available. Due to the situation with content in Friday the 13th, the game, Jason X will not be available in our game. Legally not possible. Yes, public lobbies still have a host who always picks Pacanac. That's definitely an interesting idea, the vote system, but I don't know what that would take to get that in game and what that looks like and where that would fall out on prioritization right now, but it's an interesting thing. Again, you know, the few times that I do play quick play at this point, again, I was a Kickstarter backer. I got the game day one. I played it significantly. Started working here. Well, had a kid. Played less. My job got a little crazier, played a little less. Now I mainly try to, I enjoy the game with some friends on Saturday nights and such, and I play a few quick plays here and there, but yeah, I kind of just roll with it on the map selection, so I apologize for not being familiar with what you guys were referencing there. As far as a vote system, though, again, I don't know where that would land out at this point in time, but I can bring it up, so. Why not making a new horror game similar to F-13 and we'll support you guys? Bad Girl, I'm not here to confirm what's coming down the pike with Gun Media, but I can say this, we're not here saying like, deuces guys, we're gonna close up shop, so keep your fingers crossed. I've killed Jasons with friends in 5 minutes. See, there you go. Why not making, oh, we got that. Bring back summer camp would be a no-brainer, except that we cannot. That's part of our situation with the Friday the 13th license. I'll code the vote system and send it over to you guys. I promise there will be no naughty counselor outfit mod included. Yeah, thanks, Paul Smash. You're trying to get us closed up, man? That's not cool. I thought we were friends, Paul. Matt, just give me a wink. No winks at all. I'm not going to blink the rest of it. Want to play sometime? Sure, buddy. Hit me up. That's a good segue into ! Discord in the chat. Guys, if you haven't already, join the Gun Media Discord. Hit me up in the Gun Media Discord sometime over the weekend, please, because my weeknights are crazy enough as it is. But hit me up sometime over the weekend. Maybe we'll get a group. I would love to get a group together from the Discord to run some games maybe on a Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, something like that. So ! Discord in the chat. I obviously can't, I had an issue recently where I had to stop taking friend requests on platforms like Steam. You guys got to understand that my personal Steam is not jasonkillsbugs.com. My personal Steam is my personal Steam. So I had to stop taking some friend requests on those kind of platforms so we can coordinate it through the Discord. But I would love to get a lobby going and play a few games with you guys. I ain't the best Jason. I'm definitely not the best counselor. I'm a terrible counselor. But I enjoy the game still, and I would love to take some of our stream chat and our Discord users, our Discord supporters, and bring them into a lobby one day on the weekend. So let's do that. Like I said, ! Discord in either chat. There you go. Gun Media Support has it. Join up on that Discord. I will start a sub chat in there, like a looking for group, and maybe we can get a lobby going for this weekend coming. I would love to do that. I'm down to play on Xbox, Matt. You want to see Matt play really poorly in F-13? Put me on a controller. If you guys demand PlayStation or Xbox, man, you're going to get the worst version of Matt, which is already, I mean, Matt is already subpar. Then you put me on a controller and it's like way down here. But hey, man, it's all for fun. I'll be in there. I missed the beginning of your stream. Any updates on Jason's environmental kills being fixed? It's something the team's going to be looking at. Land of the Cleaves, but right now the situation with the roof, that's been the focus. That and getting Switch ready for launch. The roof patch, we aim to have it in your hands by early next week. That's not, in submission's hands. That's in your hands by early next week. We should have an update on that as soon as possible. Hell yeah, Matt, we can kill Jason. I'd love to. Chad is a dick. I agree. I'm going to allow that because Moobot got you. Yeah, I agree there. Who's that? Michael Myers? Yeah, Michael Myers. I agree. Chad is a dick. Oh, bullshit, Matt. What's bullshit? Oh, because of Xbox? Yeah. Jump on PC with me, guys. I tell you what, For any of you that demand I play on thumbsticks, I'm going to demand that you join me in a lobby on PC. I don't care if it's a potato laptop. I want you to then join me on PC so that we can have a one-to-one of unfamiliar controls. I think that'll be fun. Resolute Blood over here is already fired up about the no thumbsticks. Crossplay between Xbox and PS4 players possible. I mean, I hate to say anything is impossible, but by the same note, that's something that would be nice, but if that's a significant amount of, I don't even know what to make that happen. And I think that we've got some other things we need to address, especially since we've taken this time away with this roof situation and have focused so much on that. He's hating on the sticks again. Screamer Chaotix, it's not that I hate the sticks, it's that I hate my thumbs. I've got terrible thumbs, man. Look, they're terrible. They just suck. So, yeah. I don't have PC. I'll join you on console, buddy. A couple of matches, I'll probably pick it right back up again. All right, guys, that sounds like that's all the questions. It's looking like we're starting to wind down. And I hate to say it, but I got to get back to work, guys. I love hanging out in here. I'd love to hang out in here for another 2 hours and just shoot the shit with you dudes. Dudes and dudettes, I should say. I'd love to hang out and continue, but I need to get back to work. So I'm going to get back to it. Again, for those of you who don't know, this has been Beyond, our show where we talk about all the news coming out of Gun. Friday the 13th, the roof/slingshot issue patch should be out to you guys by early next week. We will follow up with you and let you know once we have an exact date. Tune in next week, 3 p.m., Tuesday, Beyond. And also, don't forget on Thursdays, including this coming Thursday, we have a show called Tales from the Stream, 3 p.m. Eastern, where we play horror games and hang out with you guys, talk about food, all that kind of stuff. Food and fun things. So Thursday, we'll be playing The Forest. I believe I'll be joined by my buddy Wes Keltner, president of Gun Media. We'll be in here doing a little co-op Forest. Oh my goodness. For those of you who follow Tales from the Stream, we did a little offline grinding, a little offline building, and we have some things to show you guys in our forest environment. So we're gonna get that going. Yes, Matt, get back to work. Matt, tell Wes to buy you lunch. Wes buys his lunch all the time, man. I gotta say, man, he's not here, so I can say it without inflating him. He's the best. He buys his lunch all the time. Yeah. Hey, what's up, UB Weez? Oh, you're a little late. Yeah, so anyway, guys, remember, tune in this Thursday for Tales from the Stream. We'll be playing The Forest Part 2, showing you our mansion in the woods. And next week, Beyond, 3 p.m., we should have an update on the F-13 patch if you don't have it by that point. All right, guys. Thanks again for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. As always, we appreciate it. And keep up with the discussion on our Discord. Anything that you didn't get addressed, or if I missed a question, jump in the Beyond Chat channel on our Discord and raise it to me now. I'll get to it when I'm back at my desk. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you on Thursday.